Well, I'm so happy to be joined by my friend Joe Fricke with Compass Financial. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you, Jeremy.
I love when Compass Financial is on because I always learn something.
That's good. That's
and
what
I'm
we
trying to
want.
get better with finances and money. So if our viewers are just tuning in for the very first time, what is Compass Financial?
So we are a full-service retirement and tax planning firm, meaning our primary objective is to help people retire efficiently, but also we have a large tax practice. So taking advantage of tax rules and regulations in retirement especially is very important to us. So we want to make sure that when we get to retirement, it's not just about, hey, I need income, but also how is that income taxed?
So when you say retirement, most of the young people out there watching are like, well, that's for the future. I don't need to think about that now. But really planning, starting young, is the best way to start.
Absolutely. And I know Ella was on last week, and she was talking about what can the younger generation do for financial planning, get in front of it. In retirement, there's two phases. There's the accumulation phase. We're trying to grow assets, grow, trying to build a nest egg, if we will. And then we have what's called the distribution phase.
Okay.
So when you're younger, you're going to want to take advantage of things like dollar cost averaging into your 401k, your IRA. So those contributions that it may not seem like much now, $100 here, a couple $100 here, 50, whatever you can do to start, it adds up over time.
Yeah.
And typically what we see is people that come to us, their largest asset will be some sort of 401k or IRA that they had, just those small contributions. And then once we get to that point where it's like, okay, now I have this nest egg, what do I do with it? That's where we start talking about how do we distribute these assets efficiently.
How do you do that? How do you decide what to do? Like, okay, you think, okay, great, I'm going to start, like you said, putting the money in.
Yep.
Now it's time to use it.
Now we got to use it.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, that brings some anxiety because they're going, man, I've been saving, and we've had this concept of retirement in our head for a long time, and now we actually have to implement the strategy that we talked about, and it can be nerve-wracking. And if you don't have the right plan in place, you're just picking from a portfolio. And we kind of call that the booger plan. We're just picking at it. We're trying to figure it out. What we're trying to do is we're trying to give our clients actual peace of mind. Once we get to the distribution phase, we're not so concerned about rate of return. We're not chasing growth. We always tell people we're chasing safety, security, and peace of mind. So what we do is we strategize. We look at something called drawdown. How far could your portfolio fall based on the investments that you currently have? Because nothing will wipe out a retirement portfolio faster than a down year in the market.
Yeah.
We call it the triple whammy. Market goes down, you take a distribution, and then you got to pay Uncle Sam.
Wow.
And next thing you know, whatever you've saved, it's evaporated. So how do we prevent that to give you peace of mind and make sure that doesn't happen again?
Do you find that when people get to that distribution phase where they're like, oh, we got to spend it now, they're very nervous about actually using it?
They are.
I would be.
Yeah, you're literally going from a job like you and I have, maybe a W-2 or a 1099 wage, where there's some consistency there, and now you have to replicate that with your retirement, this bucket that you saved. How do you actually do that? And I will tell you, we've never had a client come into our office and go a year later, and we sit down with them and do their review, and they go, Joe, I just cannot believe I retired. That was the worst thing I ever did. If you have a solid plan, which is what we do, there's some serious peace of mind there. Everyone comes into our office a year later, whenever that review is, and goes, that was literally the best decision I ever made. Time is the most important asset, and what we see is people get their time back. They get time with their family. They get time for vacation. They get time with their pets, their farm, wherever they want to be, and that's ultimately the most important thing for us is to say, how do we give that back to you?
Right, and you're there to advise the people. So me, knowing nothing about it, you're going to help along those different stages to help and know how far it's going to go and what you need to use per year and how to make it last.
Absolutely. So we're very comprehensive, and like I said, we're a fiduciary firm, which means we have to listen to you. We're not just going to throw recommendations because we feel like this is what it should be, but ultimately, what do you want out of retirement, and how do we actually make that happen? So advising on the investments that you have, but also the income plan. We run all of our plans to age 95. We factor in inflation. We're going to take into account for taxes, healthcare, estate planning, all those things. How do they all work together? And then we say, based on what you told us in this first meeting, this is how we can help now. And most people, they say, wow, when I came in here, I literally had no clue where I was going. I had no track to run on. I was using the booger policy. And now I have this solid plan, and I can actually sleep at night, and I know why it works because of the education they got from Compass Financial.
Yeah, education is key, especially in this with finances.
We're educational by nature. We run a lot of events around town. We don't talk about product. We don't try to sell anything. We're literally just trying to educate our community on different retirement strategies, hence the accumulation side of retirement and the distribution side. So when you come to an event and we're talking, you'll never hear a product, you'll never hear a pitch, anything like that. It's strictly educational.
So if somebody's watching right now and wants to start maybe the first phase because they're not there yet, any age range great to start?
Any age range, the earlier the better. Obviously,
better, yeah.
there's something called compound interest, which is what Ella talked about last time. We're trying to build that account, and that when money compounds on itself in the investments, we can just get so far ahead of it. It takes so much pressure off of you later on. So, and it doesn't matter the dollar amount. People always say, well, I don't have enough money. It doesn't take much. Just anything that you can do on a monthly basis, get that started.
At least get it started.
And allocate that for your future self.
So if somebody wants to start that process with you and get that expert education and advice, how do they do that?
They would call us, 417-986-2809, or our website, compassmo.com. You can fill out a little sheet there, and then we'll give you a call and schedule that appointment.
Awesome. See, I told you I learned something new every time Compass Financial is here. Thank you so much.
You got
Good
it,
to see you.
Good to see you, man.
All right, guys, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have the new winter treats from Andy's Frozen Custard right after this.